The first ever tweeted tweet by Jack, who is the founder of Twitter, was sold for $2.9 million. What? How is that even possible?
NFT.
A single tweet.
NFT.
One of the most popular words in the crypto industry right now and online in general is what we call NFT, which is also the most asked about video on my channel. Most people who ask for new videos want to know and understand what NFT means and how they can tap in as well. These three letters simply means
non-fungible token.
That's it, non-fungible token. I myself was confused the first time I heard it, which is why this video took me so long to make, because I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Like, how on earth will someone pay $1 million for a JPEG or an old video? Is that even possible? Now, to break down this definition in a way that you and I can understand it so we don't go crazy, all you need to do is swap the word fungible with replaceable. Now we have non-replaceable. That's right. Does that make sense?
No.
But truly, that's what it means. Non-fungible simply means something that cannot be replaced. It is unique, is one of a kind, and it has no duplicate. So whenever you hear non-fungible, just replace it with non-replaceable. Our cryptocurrencies are fungible, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of them, because they can be replaced. I can always swap back to get my Bitcoin if I ever sold, right? In this video, I'm going to dive into why NFTs, all you need to know about NFTs. If this sounds interesting to you, kindly give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, such as how to buy NFTs and how to sell them. Let's take for example, I have this phone right here with me, this iPhone 11 Pro, right? And it gets maybe stolen or I sell it, I can easily replace it with another iPhone 11, which shows that it is fungible because it can be replaced. But let's say for example, I have let's assume that this is handcrafted, right? And is only one of these that exists in the world and is very valuable to me. It means that I can't get this exact one again if anything were to happen to this. I can't replace it with another handcrafted lion or whatever. That is what an NFT is like, but in digital form. It is totally unique and has no duplicate. So if, let's say, you're an art collector or you collect anything at all in general, this is something like that. You collect items that you think have value or will have value someday, and hoping that one day you sell it for a better price, or maybe just keep it as one of the things you've collected. So unsurprisingly, non-fungible things are more expensive than fungible things. And it's like that, in economies where if the supply is low, the higher people want to pay for it, which is one of the many reasons why people buy NFTs, because they are rare. Also, the bragging rights that come with it. For example, let's assume this is Mona Lisa painting and we know that is one of it, and then I buy it. The bragging right that I am the only one who owns Mona Lisa painting. I'm sure people are going to be paying outrageous prices to own it. So if we search online right now for the expensive ads that have been sold, the one I searched, I saw one ad for over 100 million. So NFTs has always been around, it just became very popular in 2020 and 2021. So now this explains the NF in NFT, non-fungible. Now you will wonder, so if it's a collection of digital arts and assets, what does it have to do with cryptocurrency? What is the T in the NFT?
Well, by turning my masterpiece into an NFT, I digitize it, I authenticate it, I can sell it, and using blockchain technology, I can track who owns it, and I can even get a cut every time it changes hands. And you can store it in your digital wallet or sell it on for a profit.
You would know that NFT goes with the word cryptocurrency, blockchain, and what do all these things have in common? For us to be able to understand the token in NFT, we must first have to understand blockchain, what it does, and I will simply play an old video of mine which explains the concepts of blockchain in 3, 2. Blockchain is simply a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. Just see it as a digital ledger of transactions that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems. Each block in the chain contains a number of transactions, and every time a new transaction occurs on the blockchain, a record of that transaction is added to every participant's ledger. So that's why you can't really fake a blockchain transaction, because you cannot be in contact with all the systems that has the transaction recorded, and I'm talking of millions of systems. That video probably confused you, or it didn't make any sense at all. I will try to make it a bit painless and non-technical so that you would understand it perfectly well, and I'm going to be using our current banking system. I hope this makes it easier for you. What our banks mostly do for us is to record transactions of money we have, what comes in and what goes out of our account, right? Then you would understand with this example where I'm driving at. I want to purchase a new phone. Say the phone is worth $500 on Amazon, but then I have to pay with my card, for example, and my card already has a connection with my bank. So when I go on Amazon, go to checkout, and I want to pay now with my card, what happens next is that my bank is alerted that I want to spend $500. The first thing my bank does is to confirm that I actually have $500 in my account. Once it confirms that, 500 is being deducted from my account and the transaction is recorded, which also happens in whatever bank Amazon uses. But instead of deduction, $500 is credited to Amazon. You see that was what really happens. Bank recording transactions of all our money, but in private. Now, the bank and all the middlemen involved have been doing a very great job so far. But then people came up with a way they think is better. Now, instead of banks and middlemen handling all our transactions, why don't we let technology handle it? And this time is going to be in the public eye, where everyone can see and track all transactions without any middlemen or the bank. That is what gave birth to the blockchain concept. So a blockchain is simply a ledger that keeps track of all transactions, but instead of fiat currency, we make use of what we call the cryptocurrency. So going back to purchase our $500 worth of phone, now say Amazon accepts maybe Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other cryptocurrency, and say to purchase the phone, we can assume that maybe 0.3 Ethereum can be worth $500, an assumption. Amazon will give me an Ethereum address which serves as their bank account. I will try to send the 0.3 Ethereum to this address, but blockchain will confirm to go through their transactions to be sure that maybe I have up to that 0.3 Ethereum. If I don't, I won't be able to make the payment, and you can't lie about it that maybe you've paid, because every transaction that happens on the blockchain is seen and accessible by everyone, and it is being tracked. So if I have the complete amount, the money is deducted and recorded on blockchain, and everyone can see that yes, I paid 0.3 Ethereum on this date with every other detail and information regarding that payment. Now, how does this relate to the token in NFT? As explained, that blockchain is used to verify every transaction. We know how much this person has or how much this person has spent. Now, bring this logic to something else other than currency. Then we have our NFT. Say, for example, I want to purchase the Mona Lisa painting, or we can use the tweet that was sold for $2.9 million. Now, to get a valid proof of payment that this tweet now belongs to this man instead of Jack, he had to pay $2.9 million in form of cryptocurrency using Ethereum. Most NFTs are operated on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, nothing makes people happier than knowing fully well that whatever they bought is valid. So now the 2.9 million is recorded on blockchain, which proves that this man who bought this tweet now owns this tweet. That is what non-fungible token means. I don't know if this video explained it properly to you. I want to know in the comment section. Just like every other thing, how you can't see your Bitcoin, you can't see your Ethereum, but you know it's there. You can transact, you can make money visually. That is also the way NFT works. With this benefiting a lot of people, making money either by buying or selling your NFT. We also have the negative side of this, which is our dear environment. In order for these blockchains to be powered, a lot of electricity is consumed. The most popular blockchain used for these NFTs, like I mentioned, is the Ethereum blockchain. And this blockchain uses what we call proof of work consensus mechanism. I have a full video where I explained the proof of work and proof of stake. You can watch it here. I'm also going to link it in the description. These blockchains need to be powered by electricity 24/7 forever, which as of my time of shooting, November 2021, the current electricity being used by Ethereum blockchain is 44.49 terawatts per year, which is equivalent to what a medium-sized country consumes. And to generate electricity, we need to burn fossil fuels, which in turn is converted to carbon, which is released in the atmosphere, making the environment unsafe for us all. I do not think that this is slowing down anytime soon. But that aside, I think like everything else has its season and time. This is the time for NFT, this is the season. The decision on whether to hop on the trend or not is left to you. This totally explains what an NFT means. In summary, we can all say that an NFT is a digital asset that represents real-world objects like art, images, music, videos, GIF, or collectible items that can't be replaced. By now, you're probably waiting for me to tell you if it's a good investment or not. Well, I truly cannot give you any financial advice on whether or not you should invest in NFTs. A lot of people believe it's the future, while some people still think it's a bubble. Just like every other investment, this is also a risk. If you want to collect digital assets and believe that someday it will have lots of value, then by all means invest with money you're willing to lose. A lot of people invest in a lot of things and there isn't any one way to make money. Which brings me to the next topic, which is how can one invest in NFT or sell their own NFTs? Because I do not want this video to be very long, this is going to be a different topic in a different video. Yes, you can actually create and sell your own NFTs. Is this something you're willing to invest in? Do you have things you think might be of value someday and you want to sell it to someone and is only one of its kind? Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification as I will show you how you can buy or even sell your own NFTs in the next video. And also let me know what kind of videos you want to see on my channel. I hope this video was very useful to you and I hope I broke it down clearly on what NFT is and why people are going into NFTs. Do make sure to like and subscribe and I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much. Bye.
Such a buzz going on about NFTs. Those crazy little pieces of digital art, for example, trading for millions of dollars. Everybody's excited about it, but here's the truth. I think the biggest opportunities in NFTs are tied to physical assets. Let me give you an example. Watches. Now, watches grow in value as they get older. In other words, if you buy a watch from a company like Patek Philippe and it becomes vintage, it's worth way more than what you bought it for. So an NFT can become the certificate of authentication. That's what the big potential is. That's a space that I'm investing in because I know the watch world and I'm one of those infected watch collectors. I want my own collection to have NFTs for every single watch, have them insured and have them approved by the manufacturer. NFTs are going to be